Mr. Commander McWolf has OBS somewhere. This one's for you, Commander Timber McWolf. You probably would push the start button, type OBS, and if it's installed, that ought to do it. It might ask you to update it if it's been some time. I deleted all my scenes and sources that I had to make a simple setup like you've probably got. And I suggest you erase what you've got, like I'm going to. And we're going to delete the scene to make a point, actually, although I just forget. If it didn't remind me, there needs to be at least one scene. So by the time you've started it up, it will have created a default scene. I'll create a new default scene to be my only profile, and it didn't have any other configuration at that point. It just creates it, and I'll remove the old one. Its associated sources are gone now. And these tabs can be moved around. I have my audio mixer down there. And I know that by default, it originally had the scenes over here and the sources over there. Well, I just decided I liked it this way better. So my default scene, portrayed up here in this profile, something missing. About the profile, you might as well create a new one of those too, just to make sure you made the sensible choices. I'm just going to call this new great profile. I'm going to choose that it's for recording. I'm not aware of the differences, but that's all I use it for. And I'm going to take the defaults, except I want the full screen resolution. So check that, or you might find that okay, and I'm going to apply it. So now I'm in the new great profile. If the profile's wrong, you might notice that the sources you add don't fit on it right and things like that. That's what I need to do, is add a source. I'll add the display capture of the whole screen. I'm going to call it whole screen. Or I'll call it whole screen QWHD, or maybe it's WQHD. The point is, I'm going to capture the whole resolution of the monitor and take the defaults for the other things. It's shown up here now on my profile. The sources can be rearranged on it fairly intuitively and moved up or down of each other, or hidden, or made visible pretty intuitively. And supposing I want to record the audio too, or the camera. The other microphone on my computer is built into the camera, so I'm going to add it first. And add a source of a video capture device. My camera. There it goes. The only video device it offers is the only one I have plugged in, a USB video device. Sitting up there on top of my monitor. It's a Razer Kaio X, I think. I'm going to take the defaults for everything else and add the audio now. And I should be able to see that in my audio mixer down here. I see it has already identified the other audio source. This is the webcam. This is the microphone built into that webcam. Yeah. Add an audio input of the webcam microphone. Oh, it's, yeah, never mind. The webcam microphone will specifically be that one built into the Razer Kaio X. And I don't know what that means. And now, indeed, I see maybe these are both the same now. I don't think you will have this confusion that I didn't expect, but well, maybe it's just that smart. Okay, so this is real intuitive if you need it. I'm going to remove it and we'll try it and see if I can use my camera as an existing audio input as it appears to be shown in the audio mixer. Are we ready to try it? Well, sure, but let's make this pretty and that pretty. See, it doesn't fit. I must have, I'm in the new great profile. Perhaps this is just because oh, you know what? It doesn't, it's so easy to remove these. If in doubt, redo it 10 times and you probably notice what the matter is. There's a new, yes, display capture, method is automatic, and the display is the whole resolution of the monitor. And it put it right on there. I think I just mishandled it and made it the wrong size before. Maybe what happened. And I want it to be below the camera. And, whoops. And I want the camera to be, let's say, small and down there. Can you see me down here? I'm in space. Not as in space as I'm going to be. And let's cut right to the point, because if, let's see, am I getting the audio? Okay, now we're going to find out. start recording, making noise in the microphone and system audio, stop the recording, show the recordings. We'll take you to your folder. I just need to put that back on the right desktop. This goes over here. Excuse me. So I went to the file menu and pushed show recordings, and this videos folder where it's storing them pops up. I've got them sorted in a date order. This is the one we just made. That's 11 seconds long. And making noise in the microphone and system audio. Stop. Oh, I did not catch the system audio. So maybe that, just thinking through it at the moment, that is probably where I need an audio output capture of the Windows default output will be fine for that. But you could potentially specifically select your speakers or something like that. And one more test, and we should be able to make a Elite Dangerous recording. I'm just stumbling looking for the record button. Where'd it go? Oh, they're in here. I move them around all the time. So I'm talking and I'm beeping. And let's see what that got us. So I'm talking and I'm beeping. That's better. Let's start up Elite. And let's see if we set it up to be able to record the game stuff in it. And to provide additional entertainment while it starts, drink 7-Up provided by myself. And we can do whatever we want with this, or hide it. Say, you're ugly. Blink, it's just that easy. And I'll go make this full screen to be more what you probably will be set up like. Oh, and I have to remember to scrub off my secret number down there. Options, graphics, display, full screen. All fine and good, and this should be now the game configuration in the full screen mode. Need to scrub that one too. Silly little number. Now let's say I'm going to flip back to OBS and go to the settings and the hotkeys, and say if I want my camera to go away or appear when I push, let's say, the F1 button. Okay, so during my default scene, show my camera or hide it will both be the F1 button. I have to remember, since I won't be able to see it, I'm going to make hide it F2 so that if I don't know which way it is, I can keep pushing the button that I mean. And tell you what I'm going to do is put another setting that will push the start recording button. Hotkeys, start recording and stop recording. And I like to put them on my scroll lock so I can see the light on the keyboard that matches whether it's recording or not, is what I like to do. And okay, so I go back to the game, and now I'm going to make a new recording. I'm turning on the scroll lock, and now I'll provide the entertainment. Oh, and I'll turn on the camera with F1. So I should be shown in whichever corner I left myself in there. And let's see how this turned out for our OBS recording. I'm going to hit exit to main menu, turn off recording, which I bound to scroll lock, but you can always just switch windows and push stop and then cut those parts off when you edit it later. So now I'll leave the game open just in case I need it again. Whoops. But theoretically, we just need to look at the newest output from just now and see if that was a good game recording. I'm going to make what we recorded in OBS full screen now. Camera with F1. So I should be shown in whichever corner I left myself in there. You can work on the mixer settings, but this makes the essential points, I think. Recording. I'm going to hit exit to main menu. Turn up. Did it hurt so bad? Hee. Bye. Now I have to go back and tell Clipchamp to stop.